welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. I'm the Absurd Dabbler, and you can call me Linksy. And today I gotta talk to you guys about tarot. I gotta talk to you about why my channel has been absolutely chaotic the last several months, and why and how tarot actually fits into the why. Okay, so let's just jump right into it. We're in my room. Well, it's not my room. This is Phoenix's room. I call it the Phoenix Nest because I have a visitor, okay? And I'm tired. I'm trying to be comfortable. I'm running low on spoons, okay? And I don't have that many spoons, and I figured anything I can do to accommodate myself to get this done, I will do it. Okay. Oh, my vitamins. That will help too. So let's get right into this. How do I say this? How do I say this in a way that doesn't, like, freak people out? Okay, some of y'all, I'm not sure how many of y'all might know me from my vlog channel, God of Absurdity. It was a channel that was never intended to ever become monetized. Unlike this channel, it was just documenting my healing journey. It's cringe, it's everything, you know. It's just raw. It's all the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful of my life, right? While this channel is actually my second attempt at creating a channel for the purpose of being a content creator and, you know, hopefully eventually maybe monetize my content, you know. The first one, I was the Witchy Links. That's gonna disappear. No, it's not. It's gonna fade into obscurity. If you can still find it, because I don't know if I still have the email address that it was attached to. I'm not sure. But I read tarot. And not this specific deck. I used another deck of mine that I actually have back at my apartment. And I would do a weekly and monthly type thing. I fell out of all of my spiritual practices for a while, and I'm coming back to myself. Also, stopped doing all of my hobbies, which is why, like I said, this is where it ties in to why my uploads haven't been consistent at all for most of this year. Let's just be real here. I got overwhelmed. Some big things happened in my life. I'm not vlogging on the vlog channel anymore, so the information's not really out there on the YouTube beyond whatever my last upload was on that channel. Moving on to this thing. Now, I want to put somewhere on the screen, I think I'll put it like right here. I did a elemental spread, 5 cards last night, and this is the wrong, anyways, it's in here. I like to write down my thoughts and everything for each reading. And what's funny about this whole thing is that I was talking to Phoenix, sitting right here on the bed, talking to Phoenix, and I said, you know what? I need to listen to my intuition way more. I need to practice being in the present, because doubt loves to scream at me and throw the past at me, and, you know, to talk me out of doing things, talk me out of communicating, like to shut me up and shut me down completely. And one of the things that inspired me to start this channel that you're watching right now is that for years, all the things that I was trying to heal from that I vlogged about, all those years, I didn't have access to the materials to pursue any kind of creative endeavors or hobbies or anything like that, or I didn't have the opportunity to the time, or both. It was always something. And now I've had stability for a couple of years now, And I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this. I have the stuff, I have the time, I have the ability to pursue these things. I'm going to do it. And that's part of what motivated me to start this channel, to conquer this whole fear, the doubt, the like, hey, you're not gonna keep, it's not like you're gonna keep all this stuff, so why are you even bothering with it? It's like, that's dumb. I'm sorry, that's really dumb. That doesn't make any sense. What do you mean? Shouldn't I just enjoy it? Shouldn't I just enjoy having the things I have while I have them? Doesn't that make better sense? Exactly. Also, and then it's also the, oh, I don't want to ruin my good stuff, wasted on some really crappy art, you know, that turns to trash or garbage. Like, it's a mess. I'm pretty sure any one of you that's watching can understand the imposter syndrome, the perfectionist, the inner critic. It's a whole department, it feels like, you know, in the corporation that is your brain. If your brain is corporate America, that's a whole entire branch dedicated to sabotaging anything fun in your life. I'm missing something. I'll be right back. I need to grab something. My hair is distracting me because I just want to play with it and twirl it around with these little antennae. And yeah, I gotta fix that. I'll be right back. Okay, that's better. So I was talking to Phoenix about how I need to be more present. Be like, you know what? The whole the excuse of, yeah, well, it's called pattern recognition, doesn't hold up under scrutiny when doubt is screaming at me about my past. It's like, but things are completely different now. These are completely different circumstances. There's not a parallel. You actually have to take some twists, turns, bends, and turnabouts and upside downs and backwards in order to apply what you're saying, Mr. Doubt, to what's happening here. And you're screaming over top of my intuition, and you need to stop that. So, and if any of you guys are familiar with me from my vlog channel, then you know that I'm not content with just sitting there like, okay, I now, okay, but I need to know, what does that mean in action? Like, in a practical sense, what does that mean? Okay, I just need to be present and actually, you know, stop dwelling in the past, because I'm not even the same person I was back then. That this, you know, that doubt is trying to be like, hey, this is what we're doing. Like, no, that's what they did back then. I'm me now, you know? So, I consulted the cards. I did a elemental spread. It looks like that. There's a digital, I got this, the Kawaii Tarot. I got this online from this black woman owned. She sells loose leaf tea. That's her main thing. But she also sells a lot of other little handy spiritual tools. And this one was one of them. And I was like, hey, okay, you know. So, yeah. And it came with a digital guidebook. So I would have the guidebook pulled up on my iPad, and then I'd read it out. And the purpose of the elemental spread is to get you unstuck and just look at the different areas of your life and see, like, where am I sticking? Like, where am I sticking? What am I letting slide? What's going on? Why is everything so chaotic? Why is it so crazy right now? I don't understand. So let me examine my life area by area, and what is the thing that I need in order to proceed. Because, yeah, like I said, I am a lynx of action. It's, you know, the top card is Earth. Then it goes down to the right, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 in the middle. So it's Earth, Air, Fire, water, spirit, right in the middle. Okay. For my earth, in my earth position, it represents the physical. I pulled the 10 of Wands. And I was like, okay, it was very practical. It gave the most practical advice, which is exactly what I need. That's the kind of person I am. I wrote, I'll just read what I wrote. This is telling me that I need to start using my planner again and bring structure back into my life. That way I can get back to doing the things that will actually build towards my goals. Beautiful. Moving on to air, the mental. Okay, I pulled, the 10 of Wands reversed. It was reversed. The 8 of Wands reversed in my air element position for my mental. I said that it's calling out the same sense of overwhelm, saying get your thoughts in line, it's like herding cats up there. Get it together. And I was like, yeah, that planner. It pointed to the planner again. Fire, world power. I pulled the 3 of Swords upright. Threw me way off because I'm like, what are you talking about? And there's this relationship, there's this friendship that means so much to me, and it's with a woman, and I have a weird history of friendships with women. I started to be freaking out about it. I started to be like, because this card is hold on, I'm actually gonna pull up what the card says in the guidebook first. Just give me a sec. Okay, 3 of Swords upright. Okay, you can't see that, there's too much glare. The 3 of Swords is sometimes known as the war card, but it can also symbolize relationship heartbreak or any other mental anguish. Although the number 3 signifies creation, and this card is a descendant of the nurturing card of the Empress, the Suit of Swords is about big movements and big changes. When something is created, something else must be destroyed. You may find this process very painful, but something beautiful will come from it. If you have drawn this card, what hurts you may hurt most because it was not what you were expecting. The 3 of Swords often encompasses unexpected reversals of fortune or sudden abandonment, rejection, and betrayal. This sorrow is necessary for you at this moment. Without the pain, you would have no motivation to get through to the other side. The 3 of Swords encourages you to challenge your negative thinking and instead see it as a symptom of a temporarily unwell brain. Though life may seem meaningless at the moment, you shouldn't make any decisions at this time. This is a time for recovery. And it threw me off, but as I was thinking about it, I thought about this relationship with this one woman and how I've had it reminded me of the anxiety I have been recently feeling surrounding that relationship. And it as I was reading that last night, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, what are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like that, and then it said, don't make any decisions right now. Just, I'm like, okay. And I had come away from that with this other assumption. I had just assumed that this friendship wasn't gonna last, and we're just doomed. But then I moved on to the next card. It had me bummed, and I was like, but what does that have anything to do with anything? I don't understand, right? I was like, I didn't understand, but that's why you have to finish the whole reading. Duh. Hold on. I think my light is dying. Hold on. Okay, that's better. Anyways, so that's why you need to finish the reading. You don't just think, okay, well, that's it. And you're not even done. You're only halfway through. What are you doing? Come on, Lindsay. So that's where we come to water, the emotion, where I pulled the strength card in reverse. And I was like, it was talking about love, a love, any, whether it's whatever it is, romantic, familial, platonic, love, it's going well, but it's imbalanced. And I'm like, oh, it's like, okay, so duh. So it's like, chill. It just reinforces what the third card in my mental with the Three of Swords would say. It's like don't make any rash decisions. Don't do that. Just chill out. It's okay. You need to focus, because we come to Spirit, which is in that card. It says what you need to restore balance. And I just realized I fell asleep before I finished writing that down. I'll be right back. Well, not right back. For you, it'll be just a sec, but I'll be back.
Several hours later.
And I'm back. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. It was the advice. Okay, it was the Nine of Swords upright. Okay, and in the guidebook it talks about, it mentions, it references it. It talks about rumination, your mental distress, you're up all night ruminating, this and the third, you're stressed out and everything. And it says, and the one piece of advice at the very end is to find one thing to be happy about, and that may make all the difference, right? That's what I was already doing. It just confirms, hey, yeah, that thing you said that you felt like needed to be the thing you need to do, yeah, just do that. You're right. Because I have so much in my present that to be happy about. And it does make all the difference. Doubt, in the doubt branch in my brain, in the doubt department, it loves to bring up the past and all the time to be like, oh yeah, well, to completely dump on my present. It loves to do that. And it's like, no, be present, because you have so much to look around and be happy about right now, Linksy. And that's it for my reading. Now, while I was away from the camera, I took it upon myself to shuffle, cut, and draw a card for you. So let's hear it. And they gave us the Six of Pentacles, and it in its upright position, and it says it's a card that speaks of generosity, charity, and accepting help. The Six of Pentacles signifies fortune or needed luck through generosity and good faith. It can represent an act of charity, reminding you that it is time to give if you have been fortunate. However, it is very important to read this card honestly, because giving when you're actually the one in need can ultimately hurt you. If you get this card in a time when you need help, consider reaching out to someone who cares about you. You are helping them as much as they're helping you. When the needy are too proud to accept help, or the privileged unwilling or unbothered to give, both hurt. Once you ask for help, you will find the other party is glad to show up for you. That's literally something I would have said, but I'm still working on my skill with words. So that's why I'm glad that I have the cards to talk for me, because that's desperately something that I need all of my friends to understand. I'm constantly telling them, ask me for help. There's always a way we can help each other. Okay? Ask for freaking help. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a like. And let me know what you think in the comments. What is something that you have been needing help with? Do you struggle with asking for help, or even receiving help offered? Are you more comfortable helping than being helped? Because you know, like, similar energy kind of likes to converge together, and I'm just curious what kind of people are finding my videos. Anyways, and that's all for now. Subscribe for more if you did enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.